What's going on, everyone? Cornrow King here. I'm back at you with, I guess, this would really be part number 1 of this video here. What we've got going on is last night, or as you guys may have seen in the last video, may or may not have seen. If you haven't, you can check it out. In the last video, I kind of discussed which which dollar coins, Eisenhower dollars, were good to keep. So we've got this ginormous bag, $1,000 bag of Eisenhowers. And I was pretty much giving you guys my humble opinion as far as what years would have more or less numismatic value, which ones you should keep and stuff like that. So I was just kind of going through a few of these. Like this was one of the very first ones I think I picked up. And as you can see, it's definitely seen better days. It has some damage there. So if you didn't check that video out, make sure you check it out. I kind of went over what are good years to keep. I mean, I guess you guys should all kind of know what kind of conditions to keep and all that good stuff. I guess the next hardest part would be getting or obtaining these bags of Eisenhowers. So as I continue to get more questions, I will more than likely in this video just discuss a little bit about how you might be more successful in your hunt to get these Eisenhowers. This one here actually is it's pretty cool, and the toning or whatever has happened to this coin is pretty interesting. How on some sides it still looks new, and other sides it kind of fades. And even though, again, in this 76D, because this is the mint mark, I went over this coin as well yesterday, so this was the handful that I was going through. But this one here, as opposed to the first one I put down, I probably will keep this one. Higher mintage at 21 million, as opposed to the type 1, which would be this lettering here. That is not the D mint mark. That would end up being 4 million. So definitely not the best catch of the 1976 version of this Ike dollar, but a good example nonetheless. And like I said, I really enjoy this type 1. So we're going to go ahead and set that off to the side as a coin we're going to keep. Sorry about that. And we will continue to search through these. Again, I don't really keep coins that are the 74. I mean, I guess I do sometimes, but this one's 27 million, and it didn't stand out. It's got some. It really, a 74 really has to be in better or almost uncirculated condition for me to keep it. This one appears to have a ding dead center there on the bust of Eisenhower, so it's really just not one I want to keep. 77s I don't keep, again, unless it's some kind of superior example. But I guess let's check and see this one. This is the D. So I guess there's a big difference between the 77 and the 77D. Same thing there. And this one was a D, so no real reason to keep it. This 77D here as well is in better condition, but if it wasn't a D, I would keep it. But it is, so it's probably just going to go back. And this side is really nice as well, but like I said, just too many. There's probably, I didn't even write down the mintage on these, so that probably says that it's around the 40 million, 30, 40 million, I think, for these. And I'm almost positive it's 48 million, but don't quote me because I could very well be wrong. Let's hear this. 1971, again, don't keep 71s at all for no reason. Unless, again, it's like I really just something in it, you know, I just want to keep it. So here we have a 76. It's not a D, but it's a type 2, so no good as well. And the condition is definitely worn, circulated. 74D, we don't keep 74D. This one I think is about 45 million units minted, so we don't keep the 74Ds. Let's see, let's kind of pick up a few from there. So right off the bat, the rims on these tell me that this is more than likely the best coin out of everything I just picked up. Again, it's another 76D, which is 20 some odd million, type 1. This one I'll set to the side right now for the sake of not taking too much time. Actually, I might not even keep this because it's got some good damage there. So unfortunately, I'm probably not going to keep that. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe the stamp, maybe there's some error, but it looks like it has a big U that goes through there. I'll just set it on the side for now. I might end up keeping that. 78s we don't really keep. 72s, same deal. We don't really keep 72s. 72s, by the way, guys, I don't know if I mentioned in another video. 78 million of these minted. There's no reason to keep that at all. So we've got a type 1 here. Now let's see if it is a 76D or a 76. If this is a 76 with no D, then it's definitely a score. Nope, looks like we've got that D mint mark there, so no good. We'll have to pass on that one as well. And pretty much, so you guys can see, this is pretty much how I have to qualify all of these coins. So it does take me some time, even though I don't normally show you guys the entire process. I don't show you guys and gals the entire process of this. It is time consuming, which is why I break these down into 3 or 4 parts per bag of 1,000. So yeah, check that out. And then touching base, as I go through a few of these, I'll be able to multitask. But touching base on working out a system to be able to obtain these, because I know a few of you have asked me recently. I want to help you guys obtain these in your area if possible. Just know that at least one of the top 3 big player banks in the United States, and you can look up who those are. Most of you probably have 1 or 2 of those cards in your wallet. Most of the top 3 banks, or at least one of them, is able to order these for you. Again, as a kind of a non-disclosure, that was just word of mouth. There was no paperwork involved, and they did not ask me to basically not disclose this information, but it was kind of a word of mouth as far as like the promise went, was that I would try not to saturate any specific area, which is another reason that I try not to give out the exact location where I am, is because I don't want to end this relationship that I have. You never know, maybe I have a subscriber somewhere in my network that is nearby me, so I don't want to give my branch manager any issues. But again, tips and tricks that you can use while you're at your branch, this one would have been good if it's a type 1, but it's not, is really just establishing that relationship, being courteous, stopping by, asking to speak, directly with a branch manager, I find helps. That's something that might boost your chance or ability to get your hands on these. So for those of you asking, that's kind of the first step. Or I'd even stop by if you think you have a close shot, or if you've already talked to somebody who you think might work with you. Just bring some treats, something that the branch could share, some chocolates or some donuts, and that might get you off to a good start. Like I said, most branch managers, this is looking promising on the back end here. Most branch managers don't know that they have the ability to order these. So I guess the next step, I actually ended up calling my branch manager today to ask for one of my followers. I do have her number directly. And what you want to do there, she mentioned that she has a relationship with the vault manager. So that would be the next best thing, is getting a branch manager who might know someone at the processing facility. I'm sure that they probably order directly from that processing facility. So look at this. This looks really nice if it didn't have this huge dent up here. Oh, that's kind of sad there. But if you found something like that in your area, that might be a definitely an easier way to obtain these. So I hope that information helps. I'm gonna tag the person in the video that was asking to see if maybe in your area you can work something like that out. And we'll catch you on YouTube making videos like these as well. But we're getting close to the 10-minute mark. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search through a few more of these. I'm gonna try not to extend the video for too long. I'll let you guys know if I find anything interesting in the next minute or two. And yeah, if I do, I'll attach it to this video here. All right, guys. If not, we will definitely be jumping into part 2 of this video as I start making a little bit more of these extended series to make sure that we're getting our dollars worth for these bags. All right, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.